So I just wanted to share with you all my trainers that I use to do this challenge and how I work it. So these are some new ones I got, which I'm super excited about wearing. They're the right size for once. I think as time goes on, I've realised I need bigger shoes. So UK 13 or 14. This is the Ultras. Newest ones, Olympus 6. The ones I've been eyeballing for ages. Very nice trainer, and I like the old Olympus 5s massively. They were beautiful trainers, but it's kind of like when I pick up these trainers, I just kind of feel like I don't even want to wear them because I like them so much. But I will wear them at some point. They're beautiful. A bit pricey to get my size, that's the trouble. So the smaller sizes are cheaper, and different coloured ones are cheaper. But these that I could wear in work, for example, because of the colours, a bit more neutral, but also out doing mad trails as well. These are the Ghost 2 Max. They've got like a recovery trainer. They've got a huge padding. Obviously, these ones are zero drop, the Ultra. These are not zero drop. I forget what they are. They're about 6mm drop, I think, or something like that. I do notice that if I do long distance in these, my foot starts to mess up a bit. They're worn already, look, so they're not the hardest to wear in things, these Ghosts, but they do the trick. And I think what I do is I just wear these ones that have got a drop intermittently. So I wear them to give my feet a bit of a change, something a bit different, so that the muscles and joints and the ligaments all get a bit of a change of kind of strain as such. But I do notice if I wear them all the time, they're a bit too soft maybe, and maybe they're, the drop's not good for me maybe. Then we've got here the Ultra Outroad 2. These are quite well worn, well used. Done a huge amount of mileage in them, and the bottoms have held up well. You can see they've done a huge amount of kilometres. They've probably done 1,000 or something. Yeah, they've done a huge amount and they've held up really well. Outroad 2s, but they're just a little bit small, I noticed. They're size 12, but they're really nice, and they work. They really worked well, and they've done me proud, these shoes. I've just worn them now to do a 10k run this morning, and they've done great off-road. The Outroad, not two, or the originals. These are a bit worn out style. I keep them for cycling more than anything, and around the garden and stuff. They did me proud as well. Slightly less wear and tear in those ones, I found. The Outroad 2s wore better. I don't know why that was, but these ones, the original Outroad, seem to wear out quicker. But the Outroad 2s have done, a huge amount of kilometres. Then I've got here a pair of barefoot shoes, and I basically wear these as like a recovery shoe, or just a kind of stretching out my feet when I'm not doing a huge amount of kilometres, maybe just to the gym and back, about 1 kilometre there, 1 kilometre back, or going to the shopping, getting the shopping in. And it just kind of, I don't know, I really like them, but you can spend a fortune on them, or these are ordered off Temu. So Temu specials, and I got them for about 12 quid or something, or 15 quid, and they're beautiful and they're really handy, do the job. Probably always order a slight size up on Temu, I would suggest, and it's not always, guaranteed the quality, but it is what it is. And yeah, it saves a fortune just to have barefoot shoes, because ultimately they're just barefoot shoes. So these ones probably set me back about 60 quid. These ones, oh no, it was 70 odd quid, I think. I got them on a sale anyway. These were about, I think it was around 95 or 100 quid. These came in at 100 quid on sale, so that was good. They were reduced on sale, and they're really comfortable, but it's just a bit too spongy, and also the drop does make my foot arch sore after a while. But it's just about having a bit of variation in what you're doing, I think, so that there's not ultimate strain on everything. And then these beauties were 155, and I just kind of want to leave them in the box and look at them because I like them so much. But I will wear them at some point. And these are the socks that I wear. So after trial and error, after many years of doing running and walking and marathons specifically, I did 3 marathons over a few years when I was back in the day, a bit more, a few years back now. But I found that the Danish endurance socks, you can get them on sale sometimes, and you get 3 packets for about 25-30 quid, sometimes less than that, 18 quid. And so pretty much all of my socks is now Danish endurance socks. I've got about 15 pairs of these or something like that. And then as time goes on, I just buy another 3 pairs and I just replace ones that have worn out. And I don't get blisters with these socks. So you can't, complain about that, can you? I do a huge amount of mileage a lot of the time anyway. So yeah, so that's my little current collection. The Ultra, Brooks, Ultra, Temu specials. So yeah, enjoy.